Okay, I finally got some time in the day and I thought, hey, might as well use the free time I have right now to answer the questions I asked you guys to ask in that video, or asked you guys to ask me questions. So this is basically my Q&A, and yeah, let's do this. The first question is from Frederick G. Sorry if I said your name wrong. What exactly do you do for a living until YouTube becomes your main source of income? I have my mom and dad. They pay for everything. I'm just joking. I work at Enterprise Rent-A-Car right now at JFK Airport. It's customer service. I make like $12 an hour. I do lots of overtime. Like, people ask me, oh, do you work part-time or full-time? I'm like, I don't even do that. I do overtime. And then there's lots of ways of getting tips and stuff. So like you leave like with $100 in your pocket all the time. That's how I was like, that's how I was like able to afford all these things I've done to my car. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for a living until obviously YouTube becomes my main source of income, God willingly, which is awesome. Thank you, Frederick, for the question. Second question is my main man, Salter. I'm selling my current car right now and looking at E46 M3s. Do you think I could drive it in Michigan winter with snow tires? If it's rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, doesn't really matter. Actually, it does matter. You need to have winter tires. Like, you need to have snow tires. If you have snow tires, you should be just fine. I'm pretty sure I remember somebody answering his question exactly how I would. You will be totally fine as long as you have snow tires. Your drivetrain doesn't really matter that much. The thing with all-wheel drive is you don't really have to worry so much about your tires. You're just gonna be able to eat through the snow and plow through it when you have all-wheel drive. So that's why it's a lot easier. But if you have rear-wheel drive, if you have snow tires and you just have like common sense, you'll be fine. Just drive carefully, you should be good. I don't know what question this is. Third question from Eric. Are you going to install a JB4? Honestly, I'm kind of scared off because of all the issues I heard that some of it causes. It is rare. I might just do JB4 and just run map 1. One of my friends on Instagram DM me telling me all about it. I was afraid of the timing chain issue and I just thought, hey, maybe JB4 might make that worse. I just want to run stock for now. But what's the point of doing all these mods to my car, making it look so nice if it's slow? So I'm definitely gonna get a JB4 soon. I just have no idea when. Next question is from Wayne Carter. Hey bro, where can I get the spoiler from? Check out the video, the DIY I made for the trunk lip. It's in the description. I'll leave a link of that video in this description so you can go to that video, and the link for that is going to be in that description. Next question is from Danny Anthony. Sorry if I said it wrong. Danny. Next question is from Danny. What race are you, or what do you do to afford that car? I'm Paki. I don't know how you guys can't tell. My dad is from Pakistan and so is my mom. I look at, a lot of you DM me and you guys are like, where are you from? Like on my lives even, you guys ask, and I'm just like, it's written on my face. It's not that hard to tell. What do you do to afford the car? I'm just very good at saving up my money, and that's how I did it. The car is financed. I didn't pay full cash for it, so like it kind of makes sense. And when you're somebody who is not paying rent to live, you know, like it's not that impressive. It's more impressive if you have a BMW or something that's expensive, a high-end car. If you have a family and rent and you have all these bills and you can still afford it, that's more impressive, because I'm just a kid. I don't have a lot of bills, so I make at least easily like a good amount of money a month in the thousands and above, and that's way more than enough to afford a car, especially a BMW. Like, it's not that much. I pay $300 a month for my car, and then insurance makes it $600 a month. It's really nothing compared to what I make in the month. Next question is from Luke J. What do you think about LCI taillight retrofit? Really thinking about black ones for my Alpine White. I do not like the LCI taillights anymore. I liked them a little while ago. I don't know what happened, what made me change my opinion, but I just don't like them. I love the way the ones that are on my car right now look. They look really aggressive the way they are, and I feel like it would just be me wasting money just to do an upgrade if I would do it. Maybe, hopefully, if they do end up growing on me again, I will do it, but right now, I love my taillights. The way they look at night, they look super aggressive. I'm fine with them the way they are, so I'm just gonna keep these. Next question is from NGF-F30. Nice name, man. Any sound system upgrades coming? I've only seen a few people upgrade those speakers and built-in amplifier. Not really. Ever since I got my muffler delete, I barely listen to music now. Even when it's boiling hot out, I keep the windows down just to listen to my car. Music to me is the sound of my exhaust. Next question is from Garcia Reyes. How's the ride in NY with those springs? They're terrible. Honestly, the car rides like crap. It's super bumpy. If the road is smooth and the road is nice, the car rides like OEM in my opinion. Especially when you take the run flats off, it rides just like OEM. It's when you come across bumps is when it drives like crap. Next question is from Ali. Can you tell us about the prices of the stuff that you bought in the future vlogs? I don't know how to answer that. Next question is from Andrew Estrada. Where do you work at? I basically already answered that. I work at Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Next question is from Rizwan. What got you interested in cars? Oh man, this is a story. So I was living in New Jersey, and this is also where I met my best friend. It wasn't him. I always loved cars, but like hanging out with him like just made it just even the love from cars just blow up even more for me. Watching Fast and Furious, playing Need for Speed Underground, all of that just like introduced like a whole different lifestyle for cars for me, like just customizing and all of that, and I just completely fell in love with it. I always loved cars since I was a kid. Like the first thing I wanted to just, my favorite toy was cars. I always loved cars. What got me into it, I'm gonna have to say, like deeply into it, was actually just having my own, to be honest, because before I had my E90, which is now my sister's, before I had this, I just liked cars just for the way they were. So, like I would like to go learn more about them and like learn how to hook them up, but after having a BMW, that made me really want to like learn how to install things, you know, do DIYs, learn cars about thoroughly, how the engine works, how everything else works. It pushed me towards like learning them thoroughly. But what got me into cars, honestly, I was born and I came out loving cars. I think that's how it was for me. Next question is from Carlos Salazar. What spark plugs did you use on your F30? I went on ECS Tuning and picked the OEM spark plugs for this car. I will never go to AutoZone. I will never go anywhere to get cars. I will only do OEM parts for a car of this caliber, and these engines do not, and BMWs, they just don't like aftermarket things. That's just how the cars are designed. They work better with OEM parts, so always get, as in terms of engine components, get OEM stuff, because aftermarket stuff, these cars really don't do well with them. I don't know why, it's just how it is. Next question is from John Roger Bell. BMS Stage 1 or AFE Scorcher? I think he's talking about the Burger Motorsport Stage 1 tune. I have no idea about the AFE Scorcher. I know nothing about it. This is literally the first time I'm hearing of it. I think I'd go with the BMS Stage 1 just because I've heard better reviews about it and I know more of it, but honestly, I can't answer that. I honestly don't know. Next question is from Aiden Silver. How many miles and how much was your car when you bought it? Looking at a 2013 328i and wondering if it's a good deal. My car was at 65,000 miles on the odometer. I got the car for $15,000. It was a steal, I know. That's why I could afford it. And that's why when some of you ask me, why didn't you just get M Sport? No. I wasn't even supposed to be able to afford a BMW F30 in the first place. The only way I could have afforded it if it was a base model and super cheap and high miles. That was the only way it was possible. And luckily I was able to find this one, which was good trim. It has a good amount of features, still has a cold weather package, navigation system, stuff like that. And I don't mind that I got what I got. I'm thankful for it, and look what it's leading to. It's helping me make videos and, you know, customize my car and make it awesome and appreciate it more. So I bought it for 15,000 miles. If you're looking at a 2013 328i, get a pre-purchase inspection before you buy it. Make sure you go to a mechanic, let him look at it, let him tell you what's wrong with it, and use those, you know, use the information he gives you, whatever's wrong with the car, if there's anything wrong, to use it as a bargaining tool to get the price off, to get some money off of the car. Next question is from Steve _. Do you change your engine oil when the indicator comes on, or do it when your desired mileage hits? I don't have a desired mileage. I just write down when I get my oil changes. Like right now, I just got mine at like 72,000 for the first time since I've owned this car. I don't go by the BMW interval because I don't believe in 15,000 mile oil and changes. I don't care, especially the way I drive after this exhaust. I'm gonna be driving pretty like constantly, like revving and stuff. So I'm gonna go with 5,000 miles, even though full synthetic oil. I don't care. I'm just gonna do, like, it's like this. You want clean oil in your car for as much as possible. You want the oil in your car, the majority of its time, to be in the engine clean. You don't want to, the less time you have dirty oil in your engine, the better. Well, don't you think? So prolonging it like, oh, it's useless, it doesn't do anything. I don't care. I'm just used to it being right the way it is. What are you doing? Yeah, you want to be on the vlog, bro? This just got interrupted by my boy, Jay. He owns a black E30 stick. He just drove by my house and saw me making this video. I'm just gonna show you guys his car real fast. Hey. Yo, you put coils on it?
No, not yet. I got BCs though.
Oh, let me hear a pull, bro. Let me hear a pull. Yo, later, bro. Drive safe. That thing is so loud, I bet my mic didn't even pick it up. Okay, back to what we were doing. Sorry, I got really distracted. I forgot where I was, and I forgot what I was saying. I think I was talking about oil changes. Oh, another distraction. What do you want? I'm making a video, go away. I'm such a what? See, you do things you like to do, people think you're weird. I don't know. Next question is from Charlie. What offset did you get for your new wheels? The fronts are at 33 and the rears are at 35. Next question is, sorry if I butcher your name's pronunciation, Avi Rugubir. What's the license plate frame you have? It's really cool. I need a cool license plate frame. No. Next question is Murat. I have a question. Do you think it's worth it to look for F30 and petrol instead of diesel? There's so many 320Ds with 185 horsepower, but petrol engines are hard to find in Middle Europe. Is diesel the wrong way to go? Honestly, diesel is dying off. I don't really know much about diesel, but if you're in Europe and everybody else has diesel, I think it's better if you just get diesel as well because it helps fit the environment. And when you go to a mechanic, you know, they'll probably be more familiar working on your car. But I really don't know anything about diesel engines. You're better off just getting a petrol if you care about power. If you don't care about power and you care about low-end torque, get a diesel. I don't know. Next question's from Don't Be Chill. Would you consider an Auron gauge or P3 gauge? What are your thoughts on them? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Next question is Bobman. This thing got 4 likes, so I definitely should answer this. What are your plans with the car? How long do you want to keep it? And what do you want the final product to be? I don't know how much of that question I can answer that I want to answer. I want it to be a surprise, like always. But my plans with the car are to keep it. I don't really want to get rid of it for any time soon. Can you stop? I don't want to get rid of it anytime soon. I want to keep it forever as long as I can. But I would like to, you know, vinyl wrap it blue and like wide body, do some crazy stuff with it. Eventually bag it, things like that. But that's like later down the road, like crazy later, but that would be sick to do. How long do you want to keep it? Like I said, forever. I don't really care about getting rid of it. I want to keep it. I don't mind just hooking it up and just keeping it until it dies. Next question is from European Cake. What do you think about tinting your taillights? No, I refuse to do that. I will never do that. I don't like that. I think it's stupid. I don't see the point of tinting taillights. They're fine the way they are. And especially on this car, they look fine the way they are. So I don't see the point in tinting them. You're actually lessening your brake lights brightness. So I don't even think that's that safe in my opinion. It doesn't even look that great. But if you're on a budget and you want to change your car, that is a good way of doing stuff. Tinting your taillights is a good way to go if you want to just have a small change in your looks and not spend too much cash. That's it, guys. That's the only questions I picked out of it. That's all I got screenshotted for now, but that's it for this video. Thank you guys for all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. This is probably gonna be, I don't know how long this probably was, probably 10 minutes. I don't know, but thank you guys for watching. Take care. Peace out.